Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Colombia contra España. Los jugadores ya están entrando al campo de juego.
The strains of the national anthem of Colombia. Pedri, a man who can do little wrong right now.
Yeah, players are often labelled as defensive midfielders or attacking midfielders, Peter. But he's an all-rounder. Between one box and the other, he can adapt to whatever's required.
Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
And that gets things running. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Just the goalkeeper's a bit... Morata! Goal! Spain! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Perez. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's straight offside. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Perez. Big chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Morata gets into some space. Diaz. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Morata. Now it's Danny Olmo.
He's having a go!
Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Morata. It's Morata! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Perez! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Mojica. Colombia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Laporte. Pedri. Now it's Perez. Now it's Danny Olmo. Applies the finish! That's going to go a long way. Looking to go deep. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Diaz. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, sweet feet. Played in deep. Keeper's dealt with that. Mojica made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Knocks it into space, and he plays one through. He's one-on-one, and the shot! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Fabian Ruiz, that's a sharp pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Picked out, goes for a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And he's taking no chances there. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Morata, and this is Perez. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he welcomes it in. Big header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Gol de
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Spain find a position of real strength now. Mojica. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. And it's Perez. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, just skips past his man. Diaz.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Spain absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Spain, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Aquí están los jugadores.
Here we go again. Grimaldo. Opts for safety. The message is clear, none shall pass. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Pedri. Perez. He rises! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Lerma. Mojica. Back towards the middle. It's James. Mojica. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played with finesse. And this is Morata. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Turns back here, probably the best option. Spain are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Laporte. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Over to the left. Dani Olmo could try cutting inside here. Munoz does really well to win the ball there. Munoz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 80.953.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's on it, can he get away? Pedri! And yes, it's there! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Yamal to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Fabian Ruiz. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Munoz. Lukumi. And it's Lerma. Mojica. Now it's Diaz. Pedri, certainly one of the players of the week. Now it's Morata. Spread out to the left. Dani Olmo has it out wide and in space. Dani Olmo tries a cross.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Grimaldo, passing is crisp and sharp. Spain will have one further opportunity. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Colombia looking to counter, and he's being shifted off it, and it's Quintero. Morata. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri, played out to the left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Pedri. And here's Yamal. Looking for the... And the finish! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And now he has two. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Pedri. And he's had a hit. Brilliant from Pedri. A finish right from the top draw. And just like that, the man of the moment has his third.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Lukumi, spread it left. Now it's Ferran Torres, and the through ball. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Ferran Torres. Mojica. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Threads one in. Ferran Torres providing an outlet. Terrific header! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Spain, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify? Perez! They want to be quick to recover this. Incoming, it's a mighty effort! Goal, Spain! First blood drawn. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. 2, and we've barely begun here. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dani Olmo, looking for options for movement. Perez! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
So just a few minutes in, and already a lead that looks unassailable. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, super ball! Jimenez gets good distance on it. Spain have reclaimed it. Pedro Porro has it in a wide position.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
It's a throw-in. And the finish! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's in on decent chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Perez. Dani Olmo. Morata. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, what a... And again! And it's in! And they're at it again! In double quick time!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And now he has 2. Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager scream.
He's had a shot! Oh, almost a 6th.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Hernandez pinches it off him. Morata tries a shot! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Shoots! No, that's just wide. Oliveira. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Ugarte. Perez. Picked out brilliant. Chance! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And yes, it's him again.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's been won straight back. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Darwin. Fabian Ruiz. And that has not gone well. Jimenez.
3 minutos de descuento.
Pedri does well to get it back. Neatly clipped into space. Plenty to... Oh, shooting chance! This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Always played it in low. Corner number 2 then. Grimaldo with the short one. Pedro Porro. Terrific header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Goes for a shot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Spain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Spain are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Pelistri. Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Dani Olmo. Great vision. Now it's Pedri. Gets... They've done it! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Perez. That's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. That'll be a throw-in. It's a pretty loose pass. Lobbed in behind. And this is Morata, and he's running through.
Morata really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nandez, and he's been shifted off it. Not the most accurate pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. De Arrascaeta. That has been cut short. And it's Olmo. Oh, that's well spotted. Araujo. And it's Jimenez. Morata. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Yamal to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's no flag, and the shot! Oh, taken with style! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many? Great chance! And that's wide.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
El dorsal 4 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal 21.
Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's gone for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Spain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Knocks it into space. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. He's got away. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Williams. It looks a good ball through. Big chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Jimenez. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. Pedri in acres of space out wide. Jimenez clears it away. Chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
El dorsal 16.
Uruguay are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pedri. Valverde. Here's Nandez. And here's Ferran Torres. Engages and forces him off the ball. Darwin. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Oh, that looks a decent ball. Chance, surely!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get a chance for a shot? It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Bentancur. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. And no, that was never going to make it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the referee brings it to a close. Spain have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's being shifted off it. Perez. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Laporte did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot's on here. Big chance! Goal! Spain! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
That's rather hopeful. The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Not the most convincing of passes. And here's Perez. He's tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Perez, can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Bernardo Silva. Here's Vitinha. Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Morata deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's Perez!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Decent chance! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's found the way through. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in, and he's onside. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. Vitinha with the cross. Spain are looking to go forward now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And now they can clear their lines. Dani Olmo. Perez. That's an excellent interception. Bernardo Silva. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Diogo Dalot. Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Crossed into the middle. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's a shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. This looks promising. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bernardo Silva. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Corner number 2 then. Grimaldo plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! Decent enough try.
Pedri certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rodri. And here's Morata. Perez. Now this could... Can he finish? Yes! And they are pulling clear here. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
El dorsal 4.
A case now of complete control.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Ruben Dias. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fabian Ruiz is wide and looking to get onto this. Bernardo Silva. And it's Mendes. And here's Perez. Morata! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Spain absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Spain, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we are already... He's one-on-one, short chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Spain have their third corner. Grimaldo with the short one. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Gonzalo Inacio.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Diogo Dalot. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing, and claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nuno Mendes. Spain 3 up and in almost complete control. Bernardo Silva. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And he hits the net. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Dallo. Played back into the centre. So we've reached the hour mark. Now, can they get him away? And this is Morata. And the shot! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Ferran Torres to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Great chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cleared without complication. Quick look, then plays it in. Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Morata being hounded, manhandled at times. Well, and a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Morata. Diogo Dallo gets it away.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9, Morata. El dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
Spain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Tries a shot! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Nunez. Here's Vitinha. He's on it, can he get away? Tries to pass it through. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No, again, there's no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that has not gone well. And that is out of play. Into the last 5 minutes. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, sweet feet. Takes a shot! He has done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Nuno Mendes.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
El dorsal 10.
Gonzalo Inacio. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Real chance! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nuno Mendes. And that is as far as it goes. Spain have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores